Morning all and happy Easter. And today I thought I'd put a few thoughts out there for you so that you can maintain your momentum during these periods where you have lots of breaks. So in this year, we've got a break in 1 week for Easter, and we've got a break in the next week, again for Easter. And then in the next week, we've got a break for Anzac Day. So we're getting quite a lot of them. And I see lots of mention by people that they're finding it very difficult to stay focused, to keep on the job, and that they lose momentum, etc. So how do you maintain it? It's about staying present, is essentially what it is. And the best way I know about staying present is to have a good plan, because if we've got the plan in place, we know these periods are coming up, so let's take advantage of them and make sure that we've got everything in place to allow us to be present for whatever it is that we're doing. Over the last couple of days, work has taken a backward step, and I've been enjoying Easter parades and sporting events, etc., and great to be there. Today is a little bit different because there's a bit of work today, because I'm working in areas that don't have the break today. But along with making sure that I'm focused on the work, I focused on the play. So enjoying the play was great. Now it's back to work for me, so focusing on the work. And I know that I'm going to be present when I'm talking to my clients, and everything is going to work swimmingly. So having planned for it means that I can be present. If we haven't planned for it, it probably means that our minds are wandering. We're thinking about things that might have happened before, or maybe we're thinking about things that might happen in the future. And the important thing is might. If we plan for it, we can have a fairly high probability that we're going to achieve whatever it is we plan for. And with planning and practice, we can make that probability higher and higher and higher. As for what might have happened previously, the important thing there is it's previous, and you can't change it. I can't change it. Let's move on. Just focus on what it is that you can do, what you can influence, and how you can do whatever it is that you do better than you've done it before. I hear lots of talk about somebody doing something better than somebody else. Well, that's always going to be the case. There's always somebody better at something than I am or you are. There's always somebody not as good at something as I am or you are. That's never going to change. All we've got to do is try and be better at what we do than we were. And in being better than we were at whatever it is that we're doing, we're likely to have a better opportunity of success. So it's all in the planning. I've probably said that lots of times before, and probably say it lots of times in the future. Planning is so important for us to be present, to be in the moment, and dealing with what needs to be dealt with as it happens. Worrying about it possibly happening in the future isn't going to help. Being concerned about what did happen in the past isn't going to help. It's seeing yourself doing it better and better and better, and then applying that practice to make sure that you are doing it better and better and better. And you'll find that your clients will appreciate that a lot more. So think about what it is that's required in the here and the now to deliver your goals and objectives. And I'm sure you're going to find that your work will become easier. These breaks that happen in the middle of work periods won't bother you as much, and you'll just keep striving towards, or powering towards, your goals. And in the end, that's what it's all about. Your clients want you to achieve your goals. You want to achieve your goals. If we stay focused on it, I'm sure we'll manage to get there. So for this week, go out and do everything that you can in the moment. If you'd like further information on this, of course, there is a link in this post. You can follow that and find more information on how to stay present, how to make your planning so that you can stay present, and how to identify your goals, and a whole lot more. But for this week, go out and have fun. It's a short week. That's great. Just put in more effort in that shorter period of time and just watch the change in your returns. Next week's another short week. Make sure that you're present and dealing with what needs to be dealt with, doing the best that you possibly can, and watch the change. You might find that in a week where you have 4 days instead of 5, if that's your norm, if, maybe it's 5 instead of 6, if 6 days is your norm. But where you have a shorter week, maybe you'll actually achieve more than you would in the longer week. It's worth keeping an eye on all of these things, because it makes a difference to your attitude. And if you can do in 4 what you previously did in 5, just imagine how fantastic your 5-day weeks are going to be. So let's get out there and have another great week. Achieve what you have set yourself a goal to achieve, and enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. Just be there and enjoy. And for those who are still having Easter, keep enjoying Easter.